It about me. Hey guys, thank you for waiting. I had to swap shirts real quick and take a quick leak. Um, I was wearing my work shirt and I didn't know if I should be putting them on camera. So I'm actually wearing another company shirt, giving Level Mushrooms some more representation. They're getting some free advertisement. I shouldn't call it free. With what they did for me at MycoFest, which only a few know, including you, Shroom Day. If you want me calling you by your real name, by the way, just let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna call you Shroom Day. But yeah, I call you by the handles that are on YouTube for privacy's sake, unless you give me permission to call you by your real name. So we'll do it like that. Let me get caught up on these comments, though, guys. What was I saying? Talking about swapping shirts and then talking about Level Mushrooms. Anyway. Hey, where are we at? We're sweet. I hope you are well. Yes, sir. Hey, Mr. Chubby Hubby. It's good to see you. I need to make you a moderator, Shroom Day. How do I do that again? Let me see if I can do that by clicking on your name. Oh, no, you already are. I think it kept you. So I think we're good. Anyway, welcome back, both of you gentlemen. Right now, it looks like it's the three of us, and that's fine by me. If we keep it close-knit from time to time, that's fine. But I also know we are public, so YouTube could throw us in front of a big audience at any time, and sometimes it does. So, but that's okay. Where are we going now? Let me see if I'm caught up on comments here. You guys are hollering at each other in a good way. I'm trying to figure out how the hell to create a post in Instagram. Appreciate you. I think I'm giving up on the Instagram post. It's not working. Hey, it's all good. I'm not sweating it. You can call me Shroom Day here. You got it. All right. All right. Good evening, everyone. Okay. Very cool. Yeah, I like you being moderator because you kind of know what you're doing a little more than I do about all that technical stuff. So I'm saying I'm going to repeat myself like I do because I never know when any new faces are dropping in. But this is our live live chat after party where we discuss the Monday night premieres and tonight's episode on fungal triterpenoids and how these triterpenes are used to synthesize, squalene particularly is used to synthesize many of these amazing triterpenoid compounds in fungi. And heck, how squalene's also the building block for steroids in our body. So it's really, to me, I get fascinated. When you consume those alcohol tinctures, the ones that contain the alcoholic heavy extracts, I mean, how do I say it? The alcohol soluble compounds, the triterpenoids primarily, when you're consuming those regularly, you're balancing your body's hormones. You're helping your body balance them. And for us men, we are, when we consume these and we get those aromatase inhibition from some of these triterpenoid compounds, we're helping keep our natural testosterone high and help preventing it from aromatizing into estradiol, as I explained in that video. Man, I see we've got 17 people watching right now, so the algorithm must be doing its job. Welcome. I'm Mr. Jeff. We're just chatting about triterpenes and triterpenoids found in the fungal kingdom, in mushrooms, and talking about alcohol extracts and stuff. If you didn't catch the premiere, every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, I premiere a new video. Usually has to do with fungi, like tonight's. But that's what's written on the side of my truck. And I recorded the video Sunday, and we got a storm after I filmed the video, and it washed off half the writing on my truck. So I don't even have all the writing that I put up there that's in the video now. Some of it stuck. It looks like the purple and the green washed away, but the white lettering kind of stuck. At one point, I had ergosterol side by side with cholesterol and showed how, I didn't really get into how similar they are, and you can't really see it right now, but very similar molecules. They both start off as linosterol, and I explain, I'm reverse engineering the video. I explained how linosterol came from squalene, and squalene is basically 6 isoprene monomers, or not monomers, well, I guess you could say they are. It's actually squalene oxide. From squalene oxide was squalene, and then squalene was 6 isoprenes. And I shared a few fun facts about isoprene. So go back and watch that video. It's about 15, 16 minutes of this discussion. So I really break it down a whole lot further. So, man, I need a second person just to be on their phone reading the comments live, so I don't have to strain my eyes reading the screen here. So bear with me here. We're going to try to read these comments. I got some new faces, it looks like, here. I want to say hello. So allow me to catch up. I see. If I say these names wrong, please forgive me. Is that Ogler? Hello back to you, Mr. Chubby Hubby. Hello there. Glad you came by. This must be a friend of y'all's. I appreciate you coming through. Is the AUG a real name, or is that representative of something else? Ogler. It's like burglar, but for gold. AU. I'm being silly. I don't know. Good evening, Ogler and everyone. From Shroom Day. Your boy Hutchinson. Say hi to me. I just said hi to you. There you go, sir. At your boy. Is your name Aiden by chance? You play for the Detroit Lions? Okay. Man, we got some moderation happening, it looks like. Somebody was timed out. Hey, I don't know. A lot of people, I might know you in real life and not even know you from the handles on YouTube that you use. So if I don't know you, or if I know you personally, you can say so. But I don't use real names on people. I stick to the handles for privacy's sake, even of people I know personally. And I've got Shroom Day, friend of mine, as the moderator. So if he sees comments that might be suspect, or just inappropriate for the forum here, he's gonna block them or kick them off or whatever he's doing. So I just trust that he's got it under control, guys. Let's keep going here. Sorry, I'm trying to get caught up on the comments here, and then we'll get into some discussion here. At any point, maybe not now, but at some point later, go back and watch the video for tonight. Get caught up on your triterpenoids from fungi and how they can help our bodies. But that being said, if you got questions pertaining to that video, if you got questions regarding what my channel's about, or where you want to see future Monday night premieres go, and what kind of mushrooms you want to see me talk about and deep dive into, the mushroom chemistry, the mushroom ecology, the mushroom anatomy, let me know in the comments. That's what I'm here for. We go live so you can talk to me. Half the time I feel like I'm doing all the talking, but that's all right. Let's see what we're going here. Mr. Moonez or Moons? What you dogging about? I can't even read. What the dogging about? We're talking about, we're dogging about mushrooms. How's that? Man, I can't even read. Can you zoom in on these comments? No, you can't. Not on my phone. Blairow, what are these molecules and why should I care? These molecules I had up here. Here, let me flip this around on you guys. By the way, I'm out here at Powder Mill Nature Reserve, middle of nowhere, PA, in a liminal space where nature meets man's creations. Anyway, so we had a storm come through after I filmed the video. My video that I had premiered tonight had all this looking beautiful, but we had linosterol, a triterpenoid, which is a precursor to both cholesterol, which I had up here, found in animals, and ergosterol, a similar molecule found in fungi. And ergosterol is a precursor to vitamin D2. I got into that into the video. I can repeat it here, But I want you to go back and watch the videos, guys. So if you missed all that, but I'm just saying, we had some triterpenoids, steroids. We got into discussion of hormones, and how these fungal triterpenoids affect our bodies. That whole video about that. I even broke down where linosterol comes from, how it comes from squalene, and how squalene is 6 isoprenes is what it takes to form squalene. And I got into some little fun facts about isoprene. I'll share it in the live now with you guys, since we got some folks here in the chat. If you missed the live premiere, you're going to hear me talk about isoprene quite a bit, because I was fascinated when I was learning about isoprene. When I do my videos, I spend hours researching and deep diving into some of the rabbit trails of what I'm going to talk about. Like, not even the primary subject. I'll get on a rabbit trail on my own, and then next thing you know, I'm learning everything there is to know about some molecule that really didn't have too much to do with the topic. So isoprene, I discovered, is how the Blue Ridge Mountains get their color. The blue hue of the Blue Ridge Mountains is because these pine trees and these oak trees, these poplars, they are off-gassing. They breathe, right? They give off carbon dioxide, but they give off other volatile organic compounds, including terpenes and the building block of all terpenes, isoprene. They off-gas that, and it's the isoprene and some of these other terpenes like pinene that refract the light, giving this bluish hue to the mountain ridges. So I found that to be totally amazing, hence why I shared it as a fun fact. I have a few other fun facts. You got to go back and watch that one, guys. Let me get some better lighting on me. Here we go. So yeah, once again, this is Mr. Jeff. I'm out in the middle of nowhere, PA, technically Powder Mill Nature Reserve's parking lot. I mean, I'm literally, let's turn my camera back here. Behind me, the darkness behind me, is a trail going off into the woods. So let's see if I can actually, let's go in the woods, guys. Turn a flashlight on here. Is it going to work? I don't think it's going to work. So apparently I'm going to have to get a separate flashlight, because my flashlight's not going to allow me, or it's not going to turn on for me to do this, I don't think. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. Yeah, so here we are. Powder Mill Nature Reserve has trails. We can talk about the video, but I can go on the trail right now. Here we are, guys. I actually found some mushrooms. Here, we got mushrooms right here. So we can look at mushrooms while talking. Let me get caught up on some of these comments while you guys stare at this old violet tooth polypore. Can you guys see that? The undershots here, you can actually kind of see the teeth and how they're violet in color, and how they kind of got a cat's tongue. But anyway, you guys look at that. I'm going to read some comments here. Where are we on the comments? TWC Myers. My grandpa has a bubble butt. I'm a taxidermist. Sweet. That's from United Kingdom. My buddy is a taxidermist. I have my buddy Will, who's in a crap ton of my old videos, including my old vlog videos. And some of my growing mushroom videos, you'll see him. He's the dude that looks like, kind of call him our mushroom Jesus. But he's a taxidermist too. So that's pretty awesome. I've filmed a lot of my videos in a taxidermy shop, as a matter of fact. Some of the older videos from 2022. Hey, we're looking at violet tooth polypore, by the way, guys. It's real, or it's Latin binomial name. What do they call this? Tricaptum biforme, or biforme, however you want to pronounce it. Anyway, you're not alone with the adult ADHD, LOL. Sweet. Hey, young man. TWC Myers, welcome. Nickelback. I have that. I have that too. Taxidermy is fun as a hobby. I work as a chemist. Sweet. Hey, welcome to my channel. I want to have more chemists on my channel because I get into so much mushroom chemistry when I'm talking about these chemical compounds. It would be nice to have people who are both into mushrooms and can understand the chemical side of these things, because I'd love to have some of the feedback coming back my way from somebody who has a background in chemistry. So welcome. If you're new to my channel, I encourage you to subscribe. If you're not new, thanks for being on my channel. Hey, let's keep walking. I'm still reading. All right. I also think taxes are funny. What? I need more coffee. Boy, you need more coffee and a little proofreading, because I don't know what you're saying out here, man. I'm sorry. You're welcome to ramble on these comments. It's not my, you ain't offending me, I should say. Meme Vegas, here from Florida. Welcome. If you're still here, welcome from Florida. I got some friends down in Florida. I can't wait to go mushroom hunting in Florida, as a matter of fact. I'm Mr. Jeff, and I love mushroom hunting. It's kind of how I got started with the whole mushroom thing. But now I've since grown mushrooms. I do mushroom music, mushroom art. Like, mushrooms kind of taken over my life. I think I'm infected by them. But I'm out here in the middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania, technically Powder Mill Nature Reserve. And it's still summertime. And I can see my breath right now, because it's chilly. It's a cool evening out here in PA in the middle of nowhere. And I just decided to show off the little trail here. I'm actually parked up at my truck here. But I wanted to show you guys on camera, where is he parked? Well, that's where I'm parked. Parked at a nature reserve. Here, let me take my flash off and let me get back on camera. So those who have joined me can actually see what am I on? Why am I live out in the middle of the dark? All right, here we go. We're back. I'm Mr. Jeff. Welcome. And behind me is my big ugly Suburban, where I do a lot of mushroom chemistry, mushroom anatomy, mushroom ecology videos, all kinds of mushroom stuff. Mr. Jeff's condensed video of mushroom stuff. I drew this with some chalk markers a couple of weeks ago, just to be silly. And it actually has held up, surprisingly, even though we had storms that washed away what I wrote yesterday when I filmed. Tonight's video was filmed on Sunday before the storm came through and washed half of it away. And we were talking about terpenoids found in fungi. So I encourage you all to go back when we're done here, tonight, tomorrow, whenever, go back and watch tonight's video. You missed the premiere, and that's fine. You're here now. I got you. Got to go back and watch the Fungi Facts playlist on my channel and get caught up on some of these discussions. What was I saying? Shoot, I forgot what I was going to say. Something about what's written on the side of my truck. But yeah, go back and watch those videos. Let me read the comments. Shroom Day, what was I talking about? This is your chance to help me, because I lost my train of thought. Is that a truck? That is a Suburban. 323,000 plus miles. This thing's been all over 20-some state parks in Pennsylvania. For the past 4 years, I've traveled around PA doing free forays, events where folks can come out and go in the woods and mushroom hunt with me and learn a little bit. But the YouTube channel, I steered it toward mushrooms a few years ago too, around the same time, and just pushed mushrooms heavy on my channel. And it's kind of taken over. Now we're doing, every Monday night, we do a video on my channel where I use the side of my truck board and we do class outside. I had been doing this style video for over a year now, but to premiere it on a regular every Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, we just started doing that about a month ago, I think. So that's what we're doing. And then after the video airs and is over, I go live immediately after to chat about the video. The problem is I get way more people on my live than I do at the premiere. So all you guys are like, man, what's going on? What's the chemistry? What's on your truck? What's up with the beard? Nobody knows who I am because y'all are new. Well, welcome. Maybe I should go live first, right? Get y'all corralled into my live feed and say, hey, in 15 minutes, we got a premiere. Let's go. Should I do it? Am I doing it backwards? What do y'all think? Should I be going live first to get the YouTube algorithm to bring everybody to my channel and then say, hey, let's go watch the premiere. It starts here in whatever minutes, right? Am I doing it wrong, guys? What do you think? At one point you mentioned mushroom had taken over your life. That seems to be pretty common. Yeah, I still don't know exactly what I was about to say though. I don't remember. Hey, this is an endless stream of consciousness discussion. We just talk. We're just going on. I'm trying to get you guys caught up to what this is all about because we got people from Florida, someone from West Virginia, someone from UK. So this is amazing, getting people from all over the place. But y'all are getting on a channel and you're like, what is going on? Who is this guy? What's he doing on his truck? I am Mr. Jeff, the self-proclaimed Pennsylvania's favorite rock star mushroom hunter who's been going out in the woods and showing people this stuff, advocating nature, advocating ecology, getting in the woods, getting connected with nature. You find yourself when you get lost in the woods. This is what it's about. But I've taken a little angle with my whole mushroom endeavors and mushroom enthusiasm with the chemistry side of things because I have a background in hazmat chemistry. I have a varied background. I have a lot of different things to offer and share. And that's why I feel like, I don't know if anybody else is doing a YouTube channel where they're talking about mushroom chemistry on this kind of level. Figured, why not? Let it be me. I have fun. This is fun for me to draw on the side of my truck and teach you guys like it's school. But this is adult school. There's no rules. Shoot. You can talk in the middle of class. You can cuss. I don't even care. You can watch my videos and leave comments cussing me out, telling me my artwork sucks. But this is fun. And locally, hey, I think I shared this with you guys last week, but we're about to start mushroom art classes here locally out in Western PA. Johnstown has a place called Craftwork Studios, where I've been encouraged and welcomed to do mushroom art classes. We're kind of just waiting for everything to work on my end. I'm the one holding this up. But as soon as I'm ready to pull the trigger, we begin mushroom art classes at Craftwork Studios where folks can come out and learn art with me and have class like it's high school without the rules though. You can do what you want in my class. We're going to be playing music. We're going to be discussing the mushrooms that we're painting or drawing or sketching or whatever. But each class will be a different theme or a different idea or a different style of art that we'll be working on for that class. But it's kind of a no rules, just right Outback Steakhouse style class. We're here to have fun, guys. And same with my channel. You come to my channel, don't take it seriously. I mean, I want you to take mushrooms seriously. I want you to consider the health benefits of some of these mushrooms and this knowledge and these facts is, this is serious facts, right? But don't take me seriously. Come to my channel, let your hair down, have fun. It's the Mr. Jeff Show. We're here to have fun, guys. There you go. We are loaded with dad jokes too at this channel. Yes, we have a lot of shrooms here. Please come. I grow them myself in my garden. Very cool. Wait, are you the one from Florida? Because your name says Vegas. Sorry, JAE says but to run into a skinwalker. You about to run into a skinwalker out in the woods there. Man, I was hearing noises. Could you guys hear some of the sticks cracking and stuff? That wasn't coming from me. When I was in the woods in there, I was hearing noises behind me. I didn't say anything at the time, but now that you're saying that, I'm just saying. All right, let me get caught up on these comments here. And thanks for sticking around. Thanks for leaving comments. It's really encouraging. My channel's so small. I'm not getting paid from this YouTubing. And I've been doing this YouTubing and putting the information out there now for a few years, not gotten a single dime, spent hundreds of hours making videos, thousands of hours. It's the hours I've spent in the woods is in the thousands. The hours spent doing videos is in the hundreds. And I haven't made a single dime off it because I said I was going to make this stuff for me. I mean, I'm making it for you guys too, but the going through the whole process of doing the YouTubing was done for me. And I'm glad I did. It's about believing in yourself, I guess. I just thought, why don't I just see what I can do with this? And here we are. We're a few years into this now, and I'm not looking back. I'm looking forward. And we've got some direction. We've got some things where it's like, okay, now we know where we're gonna take this channel. We're gonna do this on Monday nights regularly, and we're gonna go live once a week. I mean, I hope to do more things with the channel too. And I still put periodic bull crap on my channel too. I still upload music that I do sometimes, or the other kind of garbage I want to put on there, because it's me. The channel's Mr. Jeff. It's not Mr. Jeff's Mushrooms. It's still about me. But mushrooms are me. So you're getting a lot of mushrooms on my channel. And the mushroom part will definitely be the more consistent avenue of my channel. Knowing that you're subscribing to my channel means you can know that each week you're going to get fed some mushroom facts, some crazy stuff, because I love to deep dive into PubChem and PubMed articles, learning about this stuff so I can then pass it along to you. Fascinated by the biochemistry, how these compounds in the fungal kingdom work in us, or sometimes how compounds in a tree block a fungus from digesting that. The ecology side is just as fascinating as the biochemistry and how it works in our side on the medicinal side too. So you're going to get all that kind of stuff. I definitely encourage this channel to be filled with crazies like me who are into new possibilities of a new future, because it could very well be that the stuff we're sharing and talking about could be ideas for a next generation to run with, to take this stuff and design a new processes, new ways of living and creating, or destroying our planet, right? So let this channel be entertaining, educational, but let it mostly be inspiring, both to folks who maybe are like, man, I could do YouTube. If that crazy guy could do it, let it inspire another person to start a YouTube channel. But even more so, let it inspire a new generation to take some of these ideas and run with it. So there you go. That's my little speech. All right, let me get caught up on some comments here for you guys. I know you guys are talking to me and I'm not reading them. I am where the Mothman is about. So you're up in that's West Virginia. That's all I know. But you ain't too far from Pennsylvania. So that means that a lot of the mushrooms that I feature on my channel and my videos, if you're in the Appalachian area, even down, in the Carolinas possibly, you're going to have some of the same mushrooms I have. A lot of these mushrooms are ubiquitous, or they're everywhere. Like turkey tail can be found on all continents, I think, except for Antarctica maybe. But turkey tail's all over the world. So I can do a video on turkey tail and all y'all can, glean from that knowledge. But some of the mushrooms I'll talk about are going to be more regionally specific, like the video I did on Philonus robineae and the Philonus genus. The Philonus genus is global, but Philonus robineae is Appalachia primarily, with a few other random spots. And it has propagated in areas where it was as an ornamental plant or tree, has now become invasive. Anyway, I'm not getting into that now. I'm just saying some of my videos are going to be more locally specific, and West Virginia and PA are pretty much the same type of region, same area. We're Appalachia here. Central Appalachia, I guess. I don't know what they call it. All right, let me keep reading some comments here. Oh, you focus on mushroom chemistry. I'm not that good at biochemistry. That's okay. I'm not that good at it either. I have to read a lot, and then I have to rehearse in my head. For me, this is kind of my method of learning. You're getting an inside, um, getting some inside tips on how Mr. Jeff learns and how it could help you in your studies and learning too, guys. So if I'm learning something new first time and I read the info on it, I want to have about like 2, sometimes 3 layers beyond that knowledge level learned. So I'm not second guessing myself on, is this what it really is about? No, I know for a fact what this is because I understand the foundations of what that understanding came from. Like in the case of wanting to understand isoprene on the video today, I get into isoprene, and what I shared with you is probably 10% of what I learned getting ready for this video. Because I wanted to not only know for a fact what I was talking about, but I wanted to know beyond that to really grasp the idea. So I take a few degrees past what I need to teach. I have to learn myself, I suppose. So there's a lot of time put into these videos because what I shared with you is not actually everything I understand. I think I understand more, but what I shared with you is it's the solid. There's still some info that's liquid in my head. It's not completely solidified and ingrained. I'd have to go back and look again maybe to refresh my memory on some of these ideas. But what I gave you was the solid stuff that I feel confident and solid on knowing that stuff. And that's what I did. And that's how I think it's a good strategy for learning and teaching is know more than you teach. Way beyond. Don't just teach exactly what you know. Go way beyond, because like even in my case, I go live after I do my videos. And man, that would suck if I go live and somebody's like, okay, so what about this? And I'm like, I know nothing beyond what I taught in the video. I'm stuck. So no, I gotta know in case somebody has questions. Anyway, those that are still watching, I see 7 people are watching still. Appreciate you guys for sticking around. I keep these live discussions going till it dwindles down to just a couple people left or the lights turn off, because this light is on a timer and it might turn off at like 10 o'clock here or something. So I might only have like, I don't even know, maybe 10:30. I might have a half hour or so. Anyway, where are we on the comments? Monkey King Metals, what up everyone? Welcome. All right. Here, I think, oh no, we got more comments. Sorry, I'm way behind. CRISPR Kraken 84. I have about $10,000 in my bio lab at home. What? Sweet. Are we talking like, is this like for mushrooms? A bio lab? What all you doing in this lab? If you don't mind me asking. I have like, I don't even know, hundreds wrapped into my mushroom lab. Not 10,000, that's for sure. And half the stuff, like the tent that I have, I didn't pay for. It was a joint effort, me and Will. Go back and watch some of my growing mushrooms videos. It kind of played out like this. When we first got into the whole growing mushrooms thing, I think I front end funded things and he rear end funded things, so to say. Like I had the more money in the beginning, and then as my money dwindled, his money went up and he started buying more things. So that's kind of how it started, I guess. That's like years ago now, so I could be kind of wrong on that, but I think he would attest that I spent more money in the beginning. He spent way more in the latter half, but I still have most of the equipments with me now. But I don't consider it mine in like sole ownership. I told him if at any time he wants to move it back to his shop, we work together on that. I would love, that would be a dream of mine someday, is to have some kind of retail setup where him and I are working together. Similar to how we worked for Brushy Mountain Bee Farm. We sold beekeeping supplies, and we were, customer service people, teaching people how to keep bees and what supplies they needed to buy and this and that. And then that place shut down. And I always imagined that would be so cool if we could run a place, but it was, instead of a beekeeping warehouse and supply shop, it was like a mushroom supply shop and warehouse where we're selling kits to grow mushrooms, all the supplies and the different equipment you would need, lab equipment, and have all that stuff on hand, different genetics, spores, and have it as an actual brick and mortar retail shop where you could come in and see Will or I working behind the counter. And in the same facility, the same building would have space for, like a YouTube studio for filming and stuff. I can dream, right? Anyway, sorry, I'm getting caught up in my dream. Sorry, I want to hear about your bio lab though. Anyway, what else do we got here? I'm not very specialized with biochemistry, sorry. That's right. So what are you, just more like organic chemistry? Inorganic chemistry? One thing I want to mention, and I don't know who the lady or gentleman is behind the moniker United Kingdom here, but if you go on YouTube and you get into biochemistry videos, like I watch biochemistry videos sometimes preparing myself for what I'm about to teach you guys, right? Some of those YouTube videos for biochemistry are so difficult to watch, and I'm not knocking them, but they might be done in India, where it seems like they must be heavily teaching their next generation biochemistry, because there's a lot of videos in India, biochemistry videos done by Indians, thick accent. I have a hard time understanding what they're saying. And they're super, like, you think my videos are done low budget? Some of them are super low budget. I'm like, wow, how are they even doing these YouTube videos? Then I imagine that it must be that in India, they don't really care about the budget. They're about learning the knowledge, maybe. And maybe some of these other countries are going to surpass us here in America. For whatever it's worth, they might surpass us because they're teaching their next generation some heavy sciences that our generation doesn't care about here in America. Like, there's not a really big push for biochemistry. But why do I find all these YouTube videos coming from other countries on these heavy science topics, and you don't see them done over here? I mean, we have American science videos, but they're more entertaining. It's not like heavy, I mean, like college level, post-grad level videos that are super boring and then done in another accent. They're still in English, but it's a thick accent that I can't understand hardly. But kudos to them. Am I going to be the only American biochemistry mushroom mycology YouTuber? I don't know. I'm being silly. All right. What am I talking now here? I'm having fun. Good. I'm having fun too. Just part of me feels like I'm just talking to myself out loud, but I still got feedback on the chat here. So thanks for staying on the channel. I see there's 10 of y'all watching. Let me get caught up for anybody who's just joining again, or for the first time. It's Mr. Jeff, Pennsylvania's favorite rock star mushroom hunter, and I'm out here in the middle of nowhere, PA, at a nature reserve. I just got out of the woods for a little bit. We actually saw some mushrooms in there. But anyway, I digress. Every Monday night, I premiere a new mushroom video on the side of my truck. And in this case, we were talking about triterpenoids found in mushrooms and the health benefits. That premieres at 9 o'clock Eastern every Monday night. And then we go live for an after party chat, discussion, whatever. Throw some ideas of what kind of videos you might want to see me do, or questions you might have on mushrooms, and then I might have ideas of what I can do for a video. So, but we're kind of just rambling along here in the chat. I study regeneration and reverse engineering and cloning. CRISPR Kraken 84. That's sweet. I have a video about mushroom cloning, but mushroom cloning, is like not too much above like cloning plants, right? In the sense of like it's horticulture versus like deep science. Even though we do use sterile conditions for cloning with mushrooms and lab techniques and stuff, it's not super deep. And I don't want to take away from anybody who clones mushrooms. Good for you. I clone mushrooms too, but I don't consider that like super difficult. But you make it sound fancy. Whatever you study, regeneration and reverse engineering and cloning. I don't know what type of cloning you're talking about. Cloning humans or something? I see the word CRISPR and I think of CRISPR-Cas9. Anyway. Shroom Day says, I'd love to get into your lab. Yeah. Just got back from my 3-day B-Day weekend. Back to work tomorrow. Monkey King Metals. Hey, hope you had a great weekend. Bro, did anybody see those red eyes just a second ago over his shoulders? What? Whoa, wait, hold on. Wait. You're gonna have me on a little bit of a little hunt in the woods. Do you see him now? Do I got the camera positioned right? You talking about that thing over, where is it? Right there? That? And that? Yellows? I don't see red. I don't see red, but if you guys see that, oh, the lights went out. So that's whatever time it is, that's the timer on the light. We're in the dark now. I better turn my light on, huh? Or is this when I call it a night? And no, don't worry, guys. These woods, about the worst thing that's going to get me at night in here are maybe some mosquitoes or something. There ain't much in these woods that's going to do much for me. We have white-tailed deer. There are black bear, but I don't know if there's actually black bear in these local parts. And if there was, the black bear would be frightened by me more than me from it, because they generally don't want to be around people. They'd run away. So I guess there might be bobcat in these woods. I don't know, but I don't think they're going to bother me. And I have not heard a single coyote, although Central PA loaded with them where I come from. Anyway, let's flip a light on because you guys are still here, so I'm not leaving yet. Let me get caught up on these comments. And no, I still didn't see no red eyes, but if somebody did, yeah, mention it. My channel is small also. Oh, so you have a YouTube channel too. Kudos to you. Keep doing it. Remember, do the YouTube channel for yourself, and if it grows, great. But if it don't, you're still doing it for yourself. All right. I'm going to flip a little light on here. There. Hey, I am probably going to wrap this up though. But yeah, I'm out here at Powder Mill Nature Reserve, right on the edge of the woods. Sounds so beautiful. You can hear the frogs, the crickets, and such. But thank you guys for joining. I love talking about mushroom chemistry and this and that, and you guys coming on here curious, possibly like, what's this about? Well, I hope I was able to answer any questions you have about my channel at large and what I'm about on Monday nights. Every Monday night, I do a new mushroom video, and I usually deep dive into my topics. So you're going to get some heavy science. It might be ecology, it might be chemistry, it might be mushroom anatomy. It might not even be mushrooms. It might be some other kind of fungus. Heck, one video on my channel I talked about a protozoa. It wasn't even a true fungus, but the fact that it produced a chemical that was being studied as a new antifungal was close enough for me to do a video about it. So there you go. I do videos on whatever I want, but I do try to keep it close to home, right? Close to the mushroom kingdom. So, all right. Hey, I'm still reading some of these comments, guys, so don't mind me. I'm all about mush facts. I know you are, Shroom Day. I don't know if the rest of them are, but hey, they got sucked in by the YouTube algorithm, and they're here now. So I got to definitely put a plug in for Monday nights. I want to say thank you to Shroom Day for moderating these after party chats. I think that's important because I have a hard enough time following the comments as it is just reading them, keeping up on them. It would be cool if maybe I'll bring you on the live as like a split screen somehow. Shroom Day. Why? So then you and I can actually talk out loud and you could read the comments out loud while I'm talking. I think that would be awesome if we had that ability to do that. But hey, that's for you and me to discuss off camera, I suppose. Anyway, CRISPR Kraken 84 says, I've taught myself everything you know, or everything I know. I study at college libraries, even though I'm not in college. Same, brother. Same. I'm what you call an autodidact, right? The person that's self-taught. I did go to college twice. Once to be a minister and once for firefighting as a like not a degree, but a certification in Fire 1 and Fire 2 here in the United States. But anyway, the stuff I talk about in this chapter of my life, I never went to school for. And I think that's testament to like the passion of what I'm sharing with you. Is I didn't go to school for this, guys. I'm kind of schooling myself, spending hours each week learning this stuff. Been learning this stuff. Now I've learned chemistry well over 10 years ago. I've been still learning chemistry, but mycology and mushrooms is the past 4 years. So anyway, my brother works as a doctor and says fungal infections are egregious. My son, and I talked about this on the video about chianomycins. There's a class of drugs that are being studied as antifungals. They named them after Keanu Reeves. You have to go and watch that video in my Fungi Facts playlist. But yeah, chianomycins. And had they had chianomycins available for my son, my oldest son, he may not have some of the health complications he deals with today. Because it's very possible that because he had fungal meningitis as a newborn. And they had to give him an azole medication. Fluconazole is the drug they gave him. And he has health complications to this day. Could that be from the drug? It's possible. They said they listed as one of the side effects. I'm not going into his health complication here on the camera, but I'm just saying that was what he deals with today was listed as a possible side effect. But the fungal meningitis also could cause that same side effect. So it's kind of like, who knows what caused his health issue? Who knows? But that aside, the azole medications are not as safe as the chianomycins. Hey, I'm talking about a video that you guys can go watch on your own time. I don't need to be talking about that. I'm trying to wrap things up and get caught up on these comments with you guys. Sorry. What about DMT5? What about it? Dimethyltryptamine 5? Is that what we're talking about? Is that a thing? You'll have to explain because I'm not exactly sure what DMT5 is. I know what DMT is. All right. Some fungi can be non-beneficial for sure. Candida. Well, Candida is isn't that part of our gut flora? Like it's beneficial to a degree, but then it can also be, bad. But yeah, there's definitely different fungal infections, whether it's athlete's foot to what is it? Botrytis cinerea, aka gray mold, that causes millions and millions and millions of dollars in agricultural damage. It ruins crops. That's not beneficial. And that's a fungi. So yeah, there's lots of them. that are not beneficial. And when we say not beneficial, we're referring to economy, humanity, our society, our social structures, and all that, right? And maybe even to our health. But I've shared in a few of my videos my theories and philosophies on how what's good for the spider is bad for the fly. It's kind of like nature does its thing. And all of these things that are even non-beneficial to us still serve a purpose in the whole ecology of, nature, right? But I'm not diving into that all right now. Antarctica once had trees. Wait, what is he talking about? Can you eat those mushrooms? I'm getting behind on my comments here. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to read some of the comments. It's going to be different mushrooms and different compounds every week. Yes. Yeah. So every Monday night, I'll premiere a new video, and the topic is not necessarily in any kind of like, I'm not following any stream of thought from one week to the next. I mean, I might have a part 1 and part 2 like I did with Phelinus rabiniae, the cracked cat polypore. I did 2 videos back to back on that. The first video got into the ecology, and the second video explored some of the chemical compounds and health benefits. And then from there, I jumped into triterpenes, triterpenoids, and ergosterol, the fungal equivalent to our cholesterol. That was tonight's video. Go check that one out on the Fungi Facts playlist on my channel. But next Monday, I haven't even decided what I'm going to talk about. So I usually get onto, okay, where I want to take my next video sometime midweek. If I don't have an idea, it'll come to me usually by Wednesday, Thursday. And then I'm studying Thursday, Friday, building off of information that I've accumulated my whole life, and then adding to it heavy details throughout the week here, where I'll throw it at you guys, record it by Sunday or into Monday, and it's premiering Monday night at 9. So that's kind of how I do these videos. And then I also throw in some YouTube shorts. Maybe I find a mushroom or two in the woods this week. So I'll share some of my findings on YouTube shorts or whatever. So, hey, you never know what you're going to get. But you do know Monday nights you're getting a mushroom video, and then you'll go live with me if you stay after. And then we'll talk about the video. I want the live to be a mix of both a bunch of people who watch the video and have questions, and also the YouTube algorithm bringing new people to the channel and be like, what's this dude going live, who is this guy? So then I can kind of explain like I did tonight. But I also have an audience who is familiar with the video that aired. So I appreciate you guys who are here now jumping on and chatting with me in the live feed here. But hopefully you come back next week after watching the video with some questions too. I've got so many ideas for a new future. Awesome. That's the kind of people I want on my channel. I mean, I want anybody on my channel. Sorry, I got the hiccups. Excuse me. But if I'm creating a community, a YouTube community, whatever this is. Oh man, these hiccups are bad. But if I'm building a community, I'd love it to be filled with people who are inspired for a greater future, who can see humanity take a mix of what we've learned, our sciences, so what we've learned as humanity, and couple that with what we can intuit, like what we already inherently know is right, especially in relation to nature. I mean, I can't be the only one that knows that there's something about nature that's compelling because we are nature. That's my take. It's like, excuse me, man, these hiccups are bad. Oh, But it was around 2020, COVID, quarantine had me in the woods. I was in the woods so much that something snapped in my brain. It's like this is where it's like this is where I belong. This is me. I am this. It's not that I like this. No, I am this. Just like the tree is part of this, and the butterfly floating by, that's part of this too. But so am I. I'm just the only part of the equation that forgot it was part of the equation. So there you go. I do talk about some of this philosophy in some of my videos, but I don't really get into it too heavy. But I'm definitely welcome the discussion. And I want to see, excuse me, man, these hiccups are bad. I want to see my channel also have an element of like, let's go mushroom hunting, where I take somebody or people, I take them in the woods and we go and just have a talk while we hunt for mushrooms. So while we're on a trail, we're chatting, we're having these philosophizing discussions, we're exploring ideas, and then, ooh, a mushroom. And we pause and we have a moment where we check out the mushroom. Maybe I share what I know about it, if anything. And then after having our moment with the mushroom, we pick up where we left off in discussion. Almost like a podcast, but out in the woods, where you're walking and talking. So something I've been wanting to explore that idea of doing on my channel. I've gone in the woods with folks and talked before. It's not new. It's just having that as a consistent format. So something I'm thinking about doing. All right. Many of them are edible. Some of them are best for teas and tinctures, and some of them will be poisonous. Talking mushroom shroom day. Sorry, I'm reading your comments here. I drink tea and coffee, then put lemon in my tea. Shoot. All right. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. There's a new video every Monday, and the live is all about the premiere. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, and if you're just jumping into the live feed right now, it's late at night here, but if you're just jumping on, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button so you can get notified when I premiere my next videos, which is every Monday night at 9. But we forget, right? So it's nice to get reminded. Heck, I almost missed the premiere tonight because I was on the phone with somebody driving, and I'm like, oh crap, my video's about to start. I better get on that. So it's nice to be reminded. Excuse me. All right. Into the out. Into the out. Somebody left that comment. Oh no, is that your name? That's the person's name. Into the out. Left me one of these. All right. There's nothing in the woods in the nighttime that ain't there in the day. I always got a kick out of people that are afraid of the dark. Is that how far back I am on the comments? Holy crap, I better catch up. Oh, excuse me. Because we were talking about that minutes ago. Nocturnal predators. Yeah, not much in these woods. Nothing here. This definitely is not Australia, Africa, or Asia. I mean, what do they got in Europe? You guys got brown bear, right? We don't have brown bear in the east here. We got black bear. And even the black bear are not really like predatory toward humans. They'd have to be provoked. Usually if there's a black bear attack, it's from like a mama bear who's feeling her cubs are threatened, right? You got in between them. So that's one thing. If you ever walk in these woods in Pennsylvania and you come across a cub, you better look out. Don't approach the cub. Distance yourself from the cub. And you also may be in the middle. You might be the monkey in the middle between the cub. If the cub's in front of you, you could have a mama behind you. So distance yourself from the cub. But if you see the mama, obviously don't go toward her either. Kind of go perpendicular to the two of them. Hey, just got a little pro tip. All right, where are we at here? Man, I got these hiccups bad. I need to go get a drink. All right. Hey, thanks for hopping on here, the live chat, Mr. Chubby Hubby. Thanks for coming back again for another Monday night. Appreciate you. We came from nature. Yeah. Well, we came from nature, but I say we are nature. What's not natural about us except for some of our constructs? Many human constructs may not be natural per se, but humans, we are nature. We carry that same blueprint that all of the rest of nature uses, that deoxyribonucleic acid blueprint. Excuse me. Oh, speaking of DNA, and I got a video about deadly mushrooms and the amatoxins, right? And if you've been on my channel, you've probably watched the deadly mushroom video and learned a little bit. But I feel like I want to redo the video now that I have this new Monday night. Excuse me. Now that I'm doing the Monday night routine, I want to do another deadly mushrooms and how not to die video, because the information in that video, while spot on and cutting edge, because I was sharing stuff from research from 2022, maybe just a couple of years ago. Hospitals are not even implementing these protocols yet because the information is just not out there. But hospitals carry cyclosporin, the drug that's used to block organ rejection from organ transplants. When you receive an organ, your body's going to tend to reject it. It's not yours. So you take cyclosporin A, and that, I don't even remember. I forget what it does exactly, but whatever process it's doing protects your organ from being rejected, being attacked by your immune system. It's an immunosuppressant, right? Well, it also inhibits a particular enzyme that is a transporter gate. Basically, it allows certain things into the liver cells, and the amatoxins can only enter the liver cells through this exact gate that is blocked by cyclosporin A. So they've actually done trials, like I'm talking human trials. They gave them cyclosporin A, and they did not die. So I feel like it's underutilized. It's not like people are dying from mushrooms daily. So that's kind of why this information doesn't get spread fast, is because it's not a big issue. It's not like thousands of people every month are getting mushroom poisonings. So it's a popular topic, right? But that's why I feel like I should redo that deadly mushrooms and how not to die video, because I can share that information again, let the algorithm put it out there again with this new audience that I'm getting, and I can include some more information because there was other stuff that I didn't share in the video that I could have. It's more common. I don't want to say it's common knowledge, but it's definitely more common knowledge than the cyclosporin A knowledge. Excuse me. Things like milk thistle and other common what do you want to say? It's not really antidotes to the poisoning, but it's just liver protection protocols. They'll put you on certain protocols to protect your body while it's being damaged, to ease or mitigate the damage being done, but it's really not an antidote. So anyway, why am I talking about that now? I should just make that another video, a brand new mushrooms and how not to die video. Hey guys, let me get caught up on some of these. Okay, I think I am caught up. You are down for an amatoxin video? We could do another one. I think I'm down for another one. I think now that I've got new resources, the Monday night not 9 o'clock thing, I think I could turn that video into something better than the last one. Maybe. All right. On that note, guys, we are over 1 hour in, and it's just a couple of us left behind. I want to thank everybody one last time. This was a fun chat. Man, these hiccups, though. I got to get a drink. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated, Mr. Chubby Hubby, for sticking to the end. And lastly, of course, Shroom Day, thank you for moderating. And if you, between me and you, Shroom Day, you can always message me if you have any things you want to talk about as far as moderating, live chat, or all this kind of stuff. If you got any questions going forward with it, let me know. And now, shoot, now we got 6 people back on here. So before I say bye, let me tell the people that are here now. I'm Mr. Jeff, and I'm out in the middle of the woods in the dark here, but my truck lights are shining on me. And I get on these lives just to let people know, or just to allow people to ask me questions of the video that just premiered at 9 o'clock Eastern. Every Monday night at 9 Eastern, I do a mushroom video on the side of my truck or in the woods or wherever I'm at. But I'm discussing deep dives into mushroom chemistry, mushroom ecology, maybe mushroom anatomy, whatever. This Monday night, the video that premiered tonight, sorry, I've got hiccups, but the video that premiered tonight was pertaining to triterpenoids found in fungi, all fungi, including ergosterol, the building block for vitamin D2, and an analog of cholesterol found in animals, right? But like us, we have cholesterol, fungi have ergosterol. I did a whole video on that tonight, and go check it out on my channel. And while you're in the Fungi Facts playlist, go check out the other mushroom videos. Get caught up, because every Monday night we're bringing a new one. We're going to be dropping a new mushroom video, and then we go live afterwards so you guys can get on here and chat with me and ask questions. Hey, until next time, once again, thank you, everybody. Peace, and have a great night. Later, guys. Now, how do we shut this off every time? Is it this? Come on. Got it.